All right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys. Felice Herrig versus Justine Kish, man. This is a pretty good fight, man. Felice Herrig, odds makers, they should never bet against Herrig. I mean, hell, I did, and I lost. So I know now that I'm never going to completely bet against Felice Herrig. I'm just not going to do it. Like, Felice Herrig was actually the heavy underdog. And that's kind of funny because Justine Kish wasn't even ranked, man. But Justine Kish was the heavy favorite. And I'm like, golly. I mean, after Felice's win over Alexa Grasso, I'm sold that you never count this girl out. You never, ever count the Bulldog out. And, folks, that's just the way that is. Justine Kish, let me describe her because Felice Herrig dominated this girl. Listen, this fight wasn't even close. Felice Herrig went in there and completely dominated this girl, decimated her. Let's look at it like this. Let me describe Justine Kish for y'all. Justine Kish is a pile of clay. She's a pile of clay. She hasn't quite been molded and sculpted into the great fighter that she could be, that I know and most of us know that she could be. She's not sculpted. Justine Kish is raw power, strength, and pretty much agility and aggression. That's all she is. Justine Kish, to me, did not use any technical attributes to even weaken, even try to deter Felice Herrig. She didn't do any of that. Felice Herrig was the technical fighter in this fight. Even when they both were standing, I thought Felice Herrig got the better of the exchanges. I mean, Felice Herrig, she played it cautious. She engaged when she needed to. Felice Herrig kept a light jab. It was a nice little jab. I thought Felice Herrig really could have did more on her feet, but she chose not to. And Felice Herrig knew that this girl was vulnerable on the ground, and Felice was right. Felice took this girl down, man. Felice did a beautiful judo hip toss, man. God almighty, that thing was beautiful, man. And Felice took her down. And Justine Kish, when she was on her back, now I'm going to tell you, man, Justine Kish is so strong that she was getting out of a lot. When she was on her back, she was getting out of that, man. But she burned up a lot of energy, man, getting off of her back. And that's what she was doing the whole fight, getting up off her back. I mean, she didn't have a chance to really do anything because Felice Herrig was the one in control of the fight for most of the fight, most of the rounds. And I counted on average, Felice Herrig, she controlled more 3 minutes and 30 seconds average between the 3 rounds, okay? So you thinking that only gives a minute and 30 seconds for Justine Kish to try to work. She ain't had no time. Felice Herrig got that girl leaking. Felice don't even look like she been in a damn fight, man. Listen, Justine got her ass whooped. That's what happened, folks. If you just wanted, Justine got her ass whooped. Then Felice Herrig mounted her, man. Golly. I mean, mounted and started, doing some ground and pound. Now, I thought Justine did a good job of defending a lot of those elbows and punches, but then Felice Herrig put a nasty, and I'm talking, the coach means a nasty rear naked choke on Justine Kish. It was sunk in, and I thought it was lights out. Justine Kish is unusually strong for a strawweight. She is unusually strong, and she got out of that. That rear naked choke would have put most fighters to sleep. It would have put them to sleep that night. Justine Kish got out of that. But, getting out of that rear naked choke, that burned up all of her energy, man. And she basically had to survive the 3rd round. And Felice Herrig completely just went in and dominated. I mean, just went ballistic in that 3rd round. And she was hitting Justine with everything she had, but she couldn't get that girl out of there. She just couldn't. And this is a process where, Justine Kish, she's never been finished. But, man, the strength. Her strength, man, was the great equalizer. It helped her survive the fight. But Justine Kish, she needs a lot of work, man. A lot of technical work. Because, I felt like she was just walking in, man. And she didn't have a strategy just to come straight ahead. And, Felice Herrig was, like, waiting on her to do this. And Felice would counter her. Hell, Felice Herrig countered this girl the whole match. Like, come on, Justine, a little head movement or something, man. She didn't do anything. She didn't try to disguise it. She didn't try to feint to try to freeze Felice Herrig in some of these, but she didn't try to do any of that, man. She just walked straight in, took the punches. And, and the commentators were like, well, gosh, she can take a punch. Yeah, but see, that formula is not going to work. The further you go up the strawweight ladder, walking in, taking punches, that ain't going to work. Somebody going to knock her the hell out is what's going to happen. And that, my friends, is just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harris, and I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.